Royals! Welcome once again to She's World. My name is Sheila, but you can call me She. In today's episode, I am going to go over how I completed my G325A Biometric Information form. So as usual, I'm always going to advise you, make sure you go to USCIS. As usual, make sure you go to USCIS official website. You click on that, and then of course we're going to type our G, it's our form 325 alpha. Okay, awesome. Here you go. It pulls up the form for you, and then it says biometric information for deferred action. Awesome. So you just pull up. It's so important to always come here and pull up the form because look up here. You see the date? It's always going to give you the newest form on here. I did a mistake of having an old form, filled it out, and then when I sent my packet, USCIS returned my packet because one of the forms that I filled, I had used an old form. Lesson learned. I almost got into a panic attack. I thought my whole packet had been rejected, but they had a note saying that one of my forms had been filled with an older form and they just wanted me to use the newer form. So I just fixed it and then returned the entire packet back because as I've said before, I filed everything together. My I-130, my I-485, and then my, what's the other one I keep forgetting all the time? My IA-64. Awesome. So this particular form is for your biographic information, which is the foreigner. So if you're the spouse of an American citizen or a green card holder, this is the form that you're going to fill. I'm just going to tell you quickly what this form is for. What is the purpose of this form? USCIS will use this information you provide on this form to process your application or petition. Complete this biographical information form and include it with the application or petition you're submitting to USCIS Citizenship and Immigration Service, USCIS. If you have any questions on how to complete the form, call our National Customer Service Center 1-800-375-5283. For TTY hearing impaired, you call 1-800-767-1833. Awesome. So this form goes with your petition, your I-130, and all your packets that you are filing. This biographic information goes with it. Beautiful. So we're going to fill out the information here. Again, this is for the foreigner who is not the American citizen in the situation, however your situation is. All right, let's complete our G325A biographic information. So we're going to start from here. This one is going to be your family name, your last name. If you have your spouse name, you're going to use that. Your first name, your middle name, your gender, your date of birth, country of nationality, we're going to say Ghana, and then other names used include names by previous marriages. And so for that side, if you have been married before, your last name that you used, you're going to go ahead and provide that over here. So we used Happy Boat. Happy's my middle name. So Bo Smiles Happy. Awesome. And then we are going to say city and country of birth, Accra, Ghana. Social security number, since we don't have, you're going to leave it blank. So we're going to put here is your family information. So you're going to put your father's name here, Boat. His first name was John. His birthday was 10/10, if I can type, 10/10. Not 1810, maybe same as your mother's birthday. Born in Accra, Ghana. City and country of residence, they still live back in Accra, Ghana. And then your mother's name is going to be Shep, first name Joy, and then date of birth, and then city and country of birth, and then city and country of residence. So here you're going to come here to your current husband or wife. So you're going to put their last name, their first name, their date of birth, city and country of birth. So we're going to say Austin, and then the country is going to be USA, and then your date of marriage. So you're going to look on your marriage license and key in the date that you got married. In this case is 10/10/2006. and then place of marriage is going to be Austin. Okay, former husbands or wives. So if you had a previous marriage, you're going to put the names here. If you did not have any previous marriage, you can just put NA and just let it be. All right, on to the next, moving on. Applicant residence last 5 years. List present address first. Remember, these forms are literally another reflection of each other. It's just like a mirror of each other. So whatever you're putting in your I-130 and all the forms that you're filling that is asking you the same information, make sure you are consistent in all of it. You cannot have a different address on a different form saying you stayed there for the past 5 years, and then on a different form you have another address. That is why I will advise, again, I'm not an immigration lawyer, but I would advise that you file all of this together. That way there is consistency. Triple check yourself, quadruple check yourself. I spent night and night and night going through this application like I wasn't even the one who filled it out. So please make sure you're going over the forms that your spouse fills out. Make sure you guys go over 100 times. I let my spouse go over 100 times. I went over 100 times. Make sure you're doing that. I cannot even stress this enough. Okay, so make sure that the address that you've provided for the last 5 years is the same here. Here we are saying we lived at 1010 Apple Street in Austin, the great state of Texas, the USA, and then we're saying we lived there from October 2006 till now. And so we're going to provide our previous addresses. If you don't have any, just put NA. Too easy. Applicant's last address outside the United States of more than 1 year. And so if you lived somewhere for more than 1 year outside the United States prior to filing this, you can go ahead and put the address here. If you did not and you've lived with your spouse, just go ahead and put NA right here. And then right here it says applicant's employment last 5 years. So again, remember we filled this information somewhere before. Yes, on your I-130, you filled it before, and I think on, is it I-185? If you hear me making some noise here, I am literally going through my old applications that I have here to make sure that I'm giving y'all the right information. Okay, so however you filled the same information on previous forms, go ahead and do that. So here we are saying we work at Apple CCTV Hospital as an area manager. We went from this day to that day. So you just include that. Okay, last occupation abroad if not shown above. Include all information requested above. So if you have not put any occupation, there is an occupation that you undertook and you weren't able to fill it up here. This is also a portion where you can put your last occupation outside the country if it's not shown right here in this box. All right. And then this is going to be pre-checked for you, so you're fine. At first, they used to give some options right here, but it no longer gives it. This is pre-filled, so it's too easy actually. So signature of applicant. So the system will let you date this. It is an editable form, so it will let you date this, date that, but same like all the applications we've been filling, you have to print this out and you have to manually sign this and attach it to your document. Okay, so here it says, if your native alphabet is in other than Roman letters, write your name in your native alphabet. And so if you have a different way in Chinese that is written, a different way in Arabic that is written, or in Russian, you can go ahead and put that right here. And of course, you're going to attach documents that prove that your name is written differently in your native language. Awesome. Let's see here. Penalties. Severe penalties are provided by law for knowingly and willfully falsifying or concealing a material fact. I don't even think I have to explain this anymore. I think throughout this process, all we've said is you have to be honest, make sure you're not falsifying any document. Okay, here, this is for the applicant. Print your name and alien registration number in the box outlined by heavy border below. So right here. You're going to print your name here. So your last name is Smith. Your given name is Smiles. Your middle name is Happy. And if you have already submitted your I-130 online and you have an alien registration number, which is going to be your A number, if you have one, you write it over there. Okay? If you don't have one, go ahead and leave it blank. Okay. Awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so we are all done. This is a very, very simple form, and so you should be able to fill it out and be done. Thank you once again for watching. Again, I'm going to put in my disclaimer. I am not an immigration lawyer. So thank you so much for watching, Royals. I'll be back again with the next video. Stay safe. Bye. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye, Royals.